What's up, friends? It's your boy GP with DeOrganized Media, bringing you another awesome episode of DeOrganized Nightly, where we get your favorite Giga Brain Astronaut Scholars together, discuss the latest Bitcoin news, world news, crypto news, Alpha fresh and hot off the presses. You name it, we got it with DeOrganized Media. Let's go. Got the dog in the background over here, Bruce. He's looking all sweet. Looking over here at the camera. Got some big Giga Brain Astronaut Scholars in the room tonight. And I hope you've had a very, very high frequency weekend. It was 4th of July weekend, and GP got to blow off some steam and blow up some fireworks, including some very, very, I won't say the illegal word, some good fireworks, some very good fireworks. I got some cool bookmarks for you. So let's get straight into the bookmarks and, let's bring you the news and keep you in the know. Let's go. So that is not GP's news. Let's see if we could go here. Yep, that's the bookmarks there. There. Coming from the Flat Earth camp, and you can follow them at Flat Earth Dev, there is a collaboration between SAI and Flat going down now. Flat Earth and SAI are diving into AI and tech so bold it could prove the flat Earth is flat. Buckle up for a wild collab with Flat Earth and Satoshi AI agent. Go to the Flat Earth Dev, definitely go follow them, and go check out this collab. There's $100 in prizes up for grabs. So yeah, love it. From the Stacking DAO camp, and you can follow them at Stacking DAO. Don't miss the Stacks DeFi show tomorrow at 10 a.m. ET. The show will feature all the main Stacks DeFi apps and others sharing news, creating a more open and engaging format. Set a reminder so you do not miss it. And as you see here, we've got Stacking DAO, Tycho, Philip, Hermetica, Velar, Arcadico, Zest Protocol, Bitflow, Granite, and Rubes, all there featured in the Stacks DeFi show. We also have a weekly screen share in the Stacking DAO Discord going down, where we cover all the latest news within the crypto, the Stacks ecosystem, and also we will be doing a content creation workshop. So get in there, own your skills. Let's get it done. I am the CM for Stacking DAO. Go in there, and we have a very based activity schedule for you where you can earn STSDX by participating and being active. Let's go. Coming from the Zest Protocol camp, and you can follow them at Zest Protocol. Come hang out with the Stacks community in the Zest Town Hall AMA. It is the perfect place to discuss new developments in Stacks, hear Web3 updates, and have fun together. Tune in on Wednesday, the 9th of July at 11 a.m. EST. Let's go. I am also the CM for Zest Protocol, and big shout out to our sponsors of the Zest Meme Coin Sprint. We've got RuCoin, we've got Leo Coin, we've got Flat Earth, we've got now new to the fray, Dog Coin, and SDSDX for grabs in a Zest community chest. So definitely go grab you a bag and pack your bags with Zest. So get into the Zest Discord. I am the CM over there as well, and also have a based activity schedule that includes daily giveaways, find to earn Fridays, content contests, you name it, we got it. Go have some fun, get active, and earn to pack your bag. Coming from the Stacking DAO camp again, what's happening on Stacks? Here's everything you need to know from the last few weeks. Let's dive into this, guys. Voting for SIP31 is now live. Early results suggest the Stacks community supports the proposal and is optimistic about a growth-focused endowment. Love it. 99% of voters on Stacking DAO have backed SIP31 so far. Love it. Wormhole, the Tier 1 bridge and leading interoperability protocol, is integrating with Stacks. This will significantly improve the UX for onboarding users and liquidity into the ecosystem. This is taking Stacks multi-chain along with SBTC. So this is a very, very big partnership, and I love that Stacks is going multi-chain. Everything connects back to Bitcoin, and I think that Stacks is the bridge. Let's go. STSDX BTC can now be swapped with all other Stacks tokens via Bitflow. This unlocks greater utility for STSDX BTC, giving users more flexibility to enter or exit their positions. Love it. And big shout out to the Bitflow camp. You definitely want to be following Bitflow _finance. Let's go. Use STX campaign is live. It's it's a month-long initiative to highlight use cases across stacks and promote activity in the key apps through rewards. Definitely follow DeOrganized BTC. You know it's where it's at. You know you gotta love it. The Use STX campaign is a collaboration between the Stacks Foundation and DeOrganized. So definitely go follow the DeOrganized handle to stay in the know about how you can win some STX. Let's use STX. Let's go, baby. Let's see. The STX DeFi season campaign on Zili is now live. It features core Stacks protocols and 50K STX reward pool to boost on-chain activity and social engagement across the ecosystem. Plenty of ways to earn, including based yield arbitrage strategies, real Bitcoin DeFi, and awesome social campaigns going on in the Stacks DeFi ecosystem right now. Let's go. Stacks DeFi Summer for the win. And that's about it on that one. Very, very base. This is a new handle that everybody should be following. It is LeoCoin Art. Big shout out to Rubes and LeoCoin STX. If you want to figure it out, let's read about it. Welcome to Leo Art, the official art layer for layer of LeoCoin STX, where meme cats meet Stacks art, where degens can become collectors, where the community chooses what gets minted, where both artists and collectors are rewarded. So to hear more about this, you can definitely go to DeOrganized.media and check out our show schedule. I have got this posted on our show schedule for the week. And going down on Wednesday, July 9th at 1 p.m., we have the community-picked, meme-powered Stacks NFTs space by the new LeoCoin Art handle here. This is big. If you want to listen back to a little bit more information in Alpha, you can go listen to the Let's Go morning show around the 10 a.m. ET marker there, and you can hear a little bit more from Rubes, the founder of LeoCoin, about this. Coming from Lord Rosar himself, the founder of Charisma BTC, Vibe Code A Token Part 1. He is working on his vibe coding create a token. This is a full walkthrough of how to do it, and he's teaching people how to use Clarity to do various different things within the ecosystem. So if you are interested in learning Clarity and earning your ranks among the builders of this ecosystem, definitely go follow Lord Rosar. Let's go. I think this is the second or third video in his series, so go check it out, guys. Coming from an absolute Chad, Ace Band 2021, that is ChadSTX.BTC. 46 total participants burn leaderboard in the Bob Burn campaign on Fact Fund. Look at this leaderboard, guys. Got some really, really based individuals, including 300 the artist. We've got Jake Blockchain, Raccoonisto, all of these really, really based guys here. And look, GPSE.BTC on the burn board. Let's go. Go to fact.fun. Check out the burn leaderboard and get in the know about what's going on with the 100 days of Bob. Coming from the Bitflow camp, and you can follow them at Bitflow_finance. Claim daily rewards for staking your STX Leo. The pool is pumping 55% APY with over 120K staked. Leo's flowing through Bitflow. And I love this little video that got generated here with the Bitcoins flowing and Leo surfing on the Bitcoin. Very cool stuff here. Whoever created this is very talented in their prompting ability. And this is a good one here, guys. From the Spaghetti_Punk handle. And if you do not know about the Spaghetti Punk Club, you need to get in the know and definitely follow this handle. Spaghetti Punk referrals are live. You can now earn STX by inviting friends to mint Spaghetti Punk NFTs. 100% on-chain, real-time rewards. Here's how it works. Boom, boom, boom. Before we dive in, hit the follow and share this thread if you participate in the 5 years of non-stop grinding to grow the NFT ecosystem on Stacks. We're just getting started. Your support means the world. And as you know, your boy GP has liked, shared, and bookmarked it. So go do the same. Show support to some very OG people in this ecosystem working with NFTs, the Spaghetti Punks. Every club member, holder of at least one Spaghetti Punk Club NFT can head to the new referrals page and Generate up to 10 custom referral codes fully on chain. Get a personal link to share with friends on socials or wherever online. When someone mints a Spaghetti Punk Club or Bitcoin Bears using your link, you earn 0.75 STX per mint, instantly sent to your wallet on chain in the same transaction. No claims, no delays, no BS. Earn real STX by growing the club. I love it. Love this. This is awesome. Launch promo. In the first 15 days, that is 2,160 Bitcoin block, you earn 2 STX per mint instead of 0.75 STX. A referred user gets 100 S point per Spaghetti Punk Club minted. Mint 25 club NFTs, they get 2,500 S point. You earn 50 STX. Take advantage while it lasts. Live leaderboard, fully public, fully on chain, real time stats. You can see all codes with at least one mint, how many mints each code brought, how much STX each referrer earned, rankings by the day, week, month, 3 months, all time, who's leading the pack. Let's go. It's not just about rewards, it's about building the next wave of Spaghetti Punk ecosystem powered by you. We're gamifying growth and rewarding loyalty. This is how decentralized NFT ecosystems grow and scale. I love this. This is such a well-crafted post. Want to start? Go here to spaghettipunk.club/club/referrals. Connect wallet, create code, share, and earn. Takes 30 seconds to set up. Just clean, trustless, on-chain rewards. Man, big shout out to Mr. Wolf and the Spaghetti Punk crew. This is bringing a beginning. This is the beginning of a new phase. Who will become the most valuable recruiter in the club? Be Spaghetto and stay pumped. Let's go. Love it, man. Mr. Wolf was one of the first people in this ecosystem to throw his arms around me. So big shout out to Mr. Wolf. Wolf, go follow the Spaghetti Punk Club at spaghetti_punk, like I said, and get into the referral system and get in the game. Coming from Hero Gamer, and you can follow him at HeroGamer21BTC, Stacks AI Guild Creations, Q3 2025, Mega Thread. Drop your links below. If you did not know, you need to be in the know. Definitely follow Hero Gamer to learn more about the AI Guild, AI Content Guild here that is being proposed for Q3 2025. From the DeOrganized handle here, and this is the second edition of the Use STX campaign. Let's read a little bit about it. 250 STX up for grab for 5 winners. Let us know your favorite creator tools on these stacks in the comments below. Last week we kicked off hashtag UseSTX to spotlight the builders and dreamers unlocking ways to use STX. Today we zoom in on the heart of it all, the creator economy. A future where your art, ideas, and voice stay yours. Secured by Bitcoin, powered by Stacks. Love it. Middlemen take too much. Platform silence too often. Stacks flips that script. Real tools, real ownership, direct connection between creators and fans. Here's how it's all coming together right now. DeOrganized Media, independent shows, live podcasts, and on-chain events, all powered by STX and SBTC. Creator tipping built into news show schedule and user accounts. Fan fund, host directly, host own their voice. Love it. BoostX, the application fueling the reach of Stacks projects on social media. Stacks payments and NFT incentivization tools integrated right into social apps like X and Discord. Fund ideas, rally fans, grow creator-owned communities right where you already hang out. Zero Authority DAO. Oh man, so many base content creator incentivization tools here. Zero Authority DAO, the decentralized gig economy. Creators and builders drop bounties, pick up gigs, and earn rewards in STX, Rue, USDH, and more. Incentivized community, reward talent, no middlemen needed. Let's go. And then we can't leave Boom out of the situation here. Definitely follow Boom_wallet. Big shout out to Dan. Salute you, Dan. Boom Wallet and Smart Shops. Boom is building plug and play smart shops for creators and merchants. Sell merch, digital goods, or tickets peer to peer. Accept STX and Bitcoin directly. No chargebacks, no gatekeepers. Coming soon to power crypto native commerce. And let's not. Oh yeah, dude. Rising Tide Protocol, big shout out to Codename Satoshi. Tools for tomorrow's creator economy now in the works. On-chain event ticketing, access control to shows, perks, and courses, decentralized game lobbies, community NFTs, and exclusive drops. Your work, your fans, your terms. Definitely follow Rising Tide Proto to be in the know about Rising Tide Protocol. Love it, love it, love it. And you cannot forget to mention gated.so, user-controlled pages where creators can build their own pages to reach their audience and sell their digital creations on chain. Definitely go follow gated_so there, and get into the know about the why our use SDX campaign with the organized media guys. You don't want to miss out on this. Plenty of prizes to earn. Get into the know. Stay there with the organized. Coming from the Charisma BTC handle here. Um, hey, just so all you know, or so you all know, Charisma Dex is still very much still operational, and triggered swaps are still the best way to swap tokens on stacks. A feature freeze is just an engineering term that means the app is stable for use. There seemed to be some confusion around that. So what I've done is I've posted a link to Charisma's new swap page in the Leo group chat for all of my STX fam, so you can go find that. Yeah, just wanted to make sure you still knew Charisma was completely operational. From the main Stacks handle, and you can follow that at Stacks. Study the Stacks ecosystem. So many ways for you to use Stacks. Join a month of giveaway contest and help spread awareness for crypto enthusiasts to use STX. Explore how to join in the thread replies of this post. I need to share that, and you can follow me at gpsc.btc. There you go, there you go. Coming from the Hermetica camp, wow, there's a lot of news today. So much base building going on in our ecosystem. Definitely follow them at Hermetica. Swap USDC and USDH directly on our app. All you need to do is swap at app.hermetica.fi/buy. Sign the request transactions. We handle the entire bridge and swap process for you on the back end. Love it. I would definitely share that there. Let's get into the main news here. Just in, BBVA has launched Bitcoin and Ethereum trading and custody for retail customers in Spain. Fully integrated into its mobile app under EU MiCA compliance. Look at that, look at that. Update, Bitcoin supply on exchanges has fallen to a new low. Last week it hit a new low, and again this week to a newer low here. So very cool. Tariffs, they're going to impose some tariffs on Bangladesh, Indonesia, Bosnia, Tunisia, Serbia, Cambodia, and Thailand. Big. Donald Trump has begun releasing letters to impose new tariffs on 12 countries starting August 1st. Talk about that there. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse will testify before the Senate Banking Committee on Wednesday to advocate for crypto market structure legislation in the U.S. Just in, the House Ways and Means Committee will hold a hearing on July 9th to discuss making America the crypto capital of the world and building 21st century digital asset tax policy. Maybe US-based crypto may not be taxed. I would love to see that. That'd be awesome. The US government just moved $219K worth of ETH to Coinbase. Let's see. Similar Scientific continues to accumulate. CZ said if you want to get rich, don't touch and blame crypto. Very, very true. Latest, Michael Saylor's strategy unveils $4.2 billion stock offering. Strategy announced a $4.2 billion at the market ATM equity offering for its 10% Series A perpetual strike preferred stock STRD. Funds may be used to acquire more Bitcoin, cover working capital, etc. Look at Michael Saylor, whoever made this image here. Look at that, look at that. Today, crypto took a little bit of a dip, but not too serious. We got 183 million has been liquidated from the crypto market in the last 24 hours. Everything is predominantly red for today. Bitcoin is sitting around, let's check it out. Where are we at? Bitcoin's about 108,000. STX sitting around 64 cents. Nothing too major here. Let's see. Hyperliquid generated 1.7 million in fees over the past 24 hours. Elon Musk says fiat is hopeless and confirms that his party, America Party, will embrace Bitcoin. That is the big one, and I want to talk about the guys about this. Elon posting about Bitcoin. Yep. And I think this is the last one, guys. Honestly, Polygon surpassed 100 billion in all-time trading volume on the Uniswap protocol. Oh yeah, no, this is a big one here. So Jack Dorsey just launched BitChat, a new Bluetooth-based messaging app. No Wi-Fi, no cell service, fully end-to-end encrypted. I believe it uses Bluetooth here. This is another one we'll talk about, guys. BitChat. So cool. Let me change the. Let me take off this here and bring the guys on. Let's talk about what's going on in our space together with the Giga Brains. We have the Legend of Stacks Legend chapter and Switch. We have our lovely Peace Love Music. We've got Jamie F, founder of the Peggy Coin, in the chat. We have the Doc in the house tonight. What's up, guys? How are we doing tonight? Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Monday, guys.
Monday, guys.
Oh, we got Darth Dude. Darth Dude just joined.
He did, but I don't know where he went.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't know if he's here or not. But yeah, dude, so much alpha, I started to break a sweat. Crazy stuff going on in our ecosystem. How about that bit chat though?
Dude, that was a 27-minute long news segment, GP, and you cut yourself short.
Yeah, dude.
It's impossible to get the news done quickly these days.
Dude, like I was like, man, I'm telling you, I was grinding through it, man. I tried real hard, Bolas. Thank you for being patient. Did we blow some shit up?
Did we blow some shit up like GP this weekend?
No, not on my end. I worked all weekend. This bit chat thing, I think, is going to be pretty massive.
I agree.
You know, I know I don't know anything about this whole Bluetooth mesh stuff, right? It's got like a 300-mile radius or something, but I don't know. I just look at that and I'm like, okay, just wait for the crypto degen activity that's going to be taking place on this whole new platform. But it's so cool. I mean, this is a big deal for people who want to be sovereign. Let's just be real.
I don't know much about it.
Be censored, right? Like, I would imagine that you're going to be able to trade on this via like Bluetooth with some type of integration. So like they can't. I mean, yeah, for the sovereign individuals, huge, giant, massive. Yeah. I don't want to be surveyed.
Right. No, it's really cool. It lends credence to the whole Dorsey is Satoshi Nakamoto conspiracy, right? Like this is something Satoshi would do. Like, so.
Guys, fill me in. I've been off the scene for a couple of days. It sounds like I've missed out. What are we talking about?
So here, I'll bring it back up for you, Jamie. It's this last one.
Yeah. So in my experience, Bluetooth only works like short distance. You know what I mean? Right. So and what I was gathering is that it's Bluetooth based. So how do they expect to run that run that longer distance? You know what I mean? Let's say to make it more feasible in order to use it as a messaging app.
Did you say it was a mesh network, Jack?
Yeah, if you go to Jack Dorsey himself, like that's where you probably get the best post about it when he posted it the other day. But yeah, basically he's experimenting with Bluetooth technology to expand the reach, right? And it's still relatively short. Like I think it's like a 300-mile radius, but still that's huge, you know. And it's like everything else. It'll start in one place and it'll end someplace else.
Well, because all of the devices are Bluetooth now. All of your home appliances are Bluetooth, or Wi-Fi anyway.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find
just Wi-Fi, or are they on Bluetooth? They're Wi-Fi, aren't they?
I don't know, man. I try to buy old shit that don't have all that in it. I'm too conspiratorial for that.
Yeah, the Nokia brick.
The old shit from 20 years ago is still trash. So you can't replace it.
It's the Nokia brick phone, you know. I keep muting up because there's an ice cream truck in the background. So
can't hear it.
Yeah. So it hasn't gotten close.
You got a pedophile in your neighborhood. Grab your gun. Here. I just dropped
No,
it.
I'm waiting for them to hit my block actually at the moment. So I'm just not walking 2 blocks away from the ice cream truck.
Better not you keep that around for Doc for too long. Doc gonna spaz out.
I don't want my microwave hooked up to Wi-Fi. I don't want my refrigerator hooked up to Wi-Fi. Like
You don't like your
You
oven?
need all that?
You don't like
You don't really
house
need all
lights,
that.
Wi-Fi
No,
and
I
Bluetooth
wanna-
capable? You know what I mean?
the only time I want to talk to my fucking appliances is if I've honest to God lost my mind. Like then it's okay.
Hey,
Like,
one I did recently is I had to run low volt and set a low volt box recently for and then I had run like 120 to it, but for like Wi-Fi enabled blinds that go up and down.
Get the fuck out of here. Why do you need that? Why do you just
Nah.
get yourself a clap on, clap off, right?
Dude, rich
Rig it up
people is
and-
what I'm.
Rich people problems. I see.
Rich
That makes-
people problems, man. Some they had one of them like golf simulators in their basement.
Oh, that's fun. Did you take a swing?
No, it's
No,
working.
not at all. Nah. Oh, well, let me read this real quick so we can keep Jamie in the know. So my weekend project to learn about Bluetooth mesh networks, relays, and store and forward models, message encryption models, and a few other things. BitChat, Bluetooth mesh chat, IRC5. So it's a new thing to where like forget about Wi-Fi. It has end-to-end encryption, extended range. Favorite all of this. This is what's up, and it's powered with Bluetooth technology. And Jack Dorsey, he was the he owned Twitter before Elon, right?
yeah, he made Twitter.
Yeah, so he made Twitter. So now we're moving to a thing where this will cater towards sovereign citizens and people that want to opt out of a failing system and not be surveyed, right? So this is huge. I would imagine in the future, distant or near, that maybe we might even see some trading integrated into BitChat. It will become more than a chat. Who knows? It's brand new. So that's going down, Jamie.
Yeah, it looks awesome. I mean, did you say up to 300 meters for range? That's pretty far for Bluetooth. Like, obviously, like I'm used to Bluetooth being what we use to connect our devices short range in our homes. And I guess I just had to search what a mesh network was, and it was kind of as the name kind of explains it, in that I guess the way it will operate is as long as you've got a network of people that are within 300. Did you say miles? Was it miles, Jack, or meters?
Yeah, but I
anyway.
could have just misunderstood. We don't use the metric system in this country, so
Yeah.
I see him. I immediately think of miles, not meters. Could be meters. That's still huge.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, as long as you've got people that are all within range, I mean, that's it. I guess that's how it's going to work, and it's going to bypass the internet. That's my understanding. So it's all just going to be on, through Bluetooth connectivity. Your phones, as long as you've got the Bluetooth chip and capability, that'll be the node and the devices transmitting the information.
So what I understand though, it's like it just sends it all out. Every node receives all the communications and then relays it out to all the other devices. And it's not like an internet, like it doesn't actually, you can't even connect to the internet via it. So you need some kind of interface separate to connect to the internet. So it's, I don't know if it's
real good for. It's real good for paying people with Bitcoin in person.
Yeah.
It's real good for that.
Yeah, it changes game. If you can bypass the internet and you can just connect with someone, because all phones have got Bluetooth capability, so you can connect via Bluetooth to someone else's phone. That's why I used to have it switched off in public places, because other people, if you've got your Bluetooth switched on, can try and access your phone directly using Bluetooth. That's what the connectivity is. So Yeah, sounds awesome. I'm definitely going to be looking into that.
Yeah, dude. I think that it's gonna be like kind of a new meta, and as long as it's adopted, which I'm sure it will be. Um, it's like a safer TG, right? Like we're talking about, like, hey, is Jack Dorsey gonna fucking give our information to is he gonna bend our break? I don't think so.
Well, I mean, you remember what Twitter got to be before Elon took it over.
I just hope that he uses this, like, this thing has the potential of saving, like especially with the Genius Act, like saving freedom to transact, freedom to speak about whatever without being
It has
surveyed.
the potential to allow for that. And I'm not saying that that's not the intent either, but everything can be a vector.
Right, you got the government start to get it, and then do their own. I don't know, but I think it's promising. I tend to be an optimist to a fault sometimes, so I could see the other side of the argument too, that like, hey, like anything is kind of controllable, especially how invasive our government can be. So
Yeah, I mean, these are the kind of questions that you have to ask when you're looking at this stuff, aren't they? For your own benefit and your own understanding. But yeah, as Jack said, if you could just pay something, like just transfer Bitcoin directly, just using that connect, that's ultimate. It's like exchanging cash, isn't it?
Right. Well, because if it doesn't actually require you to connect to a third party service provider with an account, does it or doesn't it? Like, I don't know if anyone. I think you still need software to connect and be a node, and I don't know if it's. Is it censorable?
All right.
Can you censor nodes? Maybe not.
No, I think it's cool. It's something to look forward to. See how it pans out.
I agree. So another major talking point of today was, Elon Musk proposing the America Party, right? So, and another tweet where somebody was speaking of fiat failing. I think he asked if, or it had something to do with Bitcoin, and if the America Party would use it, and he said, like, yes, in lesser words.
He actually said something specifically about seeing. I'm paraphrasing, but he said something about specifically seeing Bitcoin as being relevant to campaign finance regulation or crypto. I think Bitcoin.
Put the voting on the blockchain, baby. Make it completely transparent.
Put the voting on the blockchain.
I have got some thoughts on this, and it's going to start with a caveat. By the way, the caveat is, Elon Musk tends to be underestimated still for some reason, even though, like, he's like literally catching rocket ships. He continues to be underestimated. Now, so that's the caveat, because I don't like third parties. I'm old enough to know that the only reason why any of us, with the exception of maybe Jamie, knows who Hillary Clinton is because of a man named Ross Perot, right? Like, Ross Perot ran as a third party candidate for president back in the 90s. And he took a lot of votes away from, George Bush, who's a scumbag. Fuck him anyway. But, like, I have to know who Hillary Clinton is because Ross Perot, like, got Bill Clinton in office basically because he took away a lot of conservative votes. So I'm not.
But that isn't necessarily the fault of third parties in general.
Well, no, but it's the system is set up in such a way that it makes running a viable third party that's effective very difficult in this country. Now, where the caveat stands is that if this is used correctly, it can be used to get a lot of bad politicians out of office, regardless of, whichever side of the political spectrum they're on, right? Like, it can be used strategically in congressional and Senate races and so forth. And I would tend to think that because, I wouldn't bet against Elon in this way because of
it's
the whole
not easy
rockets and shit.
So some of the shit, I don't know how familiar you guys are. Like, I actually, for a little while, I was attending meetings with our local Libertarian Party in Rhode Island, and just kind of understand. I never actually joined a party or anything. I was just going to the meetings, getting to know what they were about. And they were, at one point, they were a recognized party, third party in the state of Rhode Island. And then they were, they lost that status because if you don't have at least one candidate that gets, like such and such a percent on a ballot for governor or a national election for like a state, like a senator or a congressman, you lose your status. And so your fundraising changes, how you spend changes. You get relegated to the status of a nonprofit organization versus a political party, or a political action committee versus a political party. So your hands are absolute, like, they make it impossible for a third party to actually get established because they have to run a high level candidate at a high level position that costs money, and then get a percentage of the vote just to be able to actually then achieve the perks of fundraising status and spending status for being a political party. So it's very, very hard for even an organization like the Libertarian Party, which has some money and is organized and been around and established, to actually get recognized as a party. So the uphill battle is going to be, there's a lot there. But Elon has a large war chest, depending on how committed he is. I actually I'm torn on it.
I mean, here's what I think. I'd much rather see specific politicians be primaried with, a whole lot of money, behind their challengers. Like, I think that's, and
yeah, that primarying them in the DNC or the if you're still you're at the mercy of the DNC and the RNC. They're going to rig everything. They couldn't rig Trump the first time, and the second time they bought in, because why wouldn't they? They don't have a better candidate anyway. But they couldn't. They tried to rig it against Trump in prior in the primary before 2016. They just couldn't beat him because they had nobody. That's really what happened. But they tried to slate it against him. They just got beat, and then the machine actually. Then the national machine was against him, and he still fucking won. That was a fucking that happened was a miracle.
I counter with, we ought to just use Elon's rockets to send a lot of these motherfuckers to the sun. Just shoot them straight at the fucking sun. We'll even bombs at one time.
Shoot them slightly askew right past the sun. How about that? They can go. That's all right.
I mean, there's only like 600 of these people, right? Like, in total. Like, we can you send 50 of them to the sun, and everyone else is going to chill the hell out. Like,
honestly, Elon could build a rocket that'll deliver the payload and then come back and land and catch it out of the fucking sky.
I like Jack's way of thinking. We just show them we're not fucking around, and then they're just going to chill out.
Right. Yeah.
Well, they're not going to be showing out. We will be.
In the chat, I did just drop the GitHub for BitChat. I was taking a peek at that, but I didn't know if you possibly wanted to bring that up. I was actually looking for, like, I don't know, is it like a website or an app? Like,
it's likely like you can download, until they get it into an app store. You can download the app from here.
Because there is a fake app already called BitChat now on the
App Store.
and it's getting like a lot of downloads.
Yeah, so here you go. You can go check it out at github.com/jackjackbits/bitchat. And this is where you can get the actual source code from the GitHub for BitChat. And I actually read while we were discussing this Elon, America party, that they're already using it to send Bitcoin. It's crazy already.
Yeah, I seen you put that up there when they were talking about it. So
there you go, guys. If you're interested in using BitChat, go to github.com/jackjackbits/bitchat to download the actual app. Don't get scammed. Don't get your device don't give your device malware by downloading the wrong shit and leaking all your credentials, even your crypto wallet, and maybe even downloading a keylogger by going to the Play Store and downloading the wrong app. You can go to the GitHub and get it yourself. There is a walkthrough there how to set it up on your machine if you're interested in that. But crazy how we were just talking about that in less than 40 minutes ago. People, there's a post made saying that people are already using it for that use case.
It's brilliant. That's what I'm saying. It's a very simple thing to do. It's cool. I like that. Well, I like the idea of being able to go to the farmer's market and buying shit with Bitcoin and just being able to do it right there. And then I look forward to being able to go to my store and doing that, and then and so forth. That's way better. Because all jokes aside about politicians, as long as you're asking other people to not be assholes who are just situated in a system higher up at a level than you are, you're just in a system. And I don't want to be in I don't want to be in the system. I don't. Seriously. Stop. We just have to change our minds. In this country, the way we think of freedom today is so foreign to the idea of freedom when this country was started. It's not even funny. I'd rather just not be a part of it.
You know what's even worse, Jack? When we talk to, and no offense, Jamie, because you don't reflect this, but a lot of people from outside, I'm not talking about Brits in general, to be honest, but a lot of Europeans and people from outside of the U.S., when they think that what the level of freedom that we do have is actually very novel to them. They have a lot less. They have a lot more restrictions in places, and they don't understand what we're even They don't understand what you and I are talking about, Jack, because things were different when we were younger. When there was still a Cold War going on, and there was still the Soviet Union was the bad guy, and it was very, very much a police state.
Right.
And so because there was that juxtaposition, a lot of people in our society realized how wrong that was. And then once that kind of went away, it became a slippery slope. And after 9/11, we have had very much a police state in this country. And I'm not saying I'm anti-police. I'm saying the government shouldn't be policing the people as a normal, common, just for whatever fucking reason. Innocent until proven guilty was established for a reason, and we've lost a lot.
It's kind of been the opposite though for a while now. It's guilty till proven innocent.
Since
we're gonna detain you
since the Patriot Act, really.
Yeah.
Probably before that, to a large degree, but with the war on drugs and stuff was kind of making things a little bit more complicated there too.
Yeah,
but
and
I mean, it's way easier for them to implement martial law now too.
Yeah, and if people want to live like that, more power to them. I don't want to live like that. I reject it. I reject the whole fucking premise. And so, according to at least the country I was born in, that's my right. I don't have to live like that. I'm not supposed to have to live like that. And anything that like gives me the tools to just like make it easier not to live like that, because that's really what you're trading, right? Like any of us could go off into the wilderness and put out a homestead and get off the grid and go barter with the vegetables and fruits that we grow and things like this. Like you can do that really and be mostly outside of the system, but anything that makes it better, that makes it more scalable, is to be applauded. And things like this that can go hand in hand with something like Bitcoin that can also do that. That's the shit that excites me. That's the things that's like, yeah, okay, this is good.
Honestly, reading just through I was reading through that GitHub that you shared, Doc, and definitely some interesting concepts. No accounts, no phone numbers, no persistent identifiers. But how are you having a community? Like, I guess it's channel-based chats, it says. So optional password protection. There seems like there's a lot of functionality that can be built there, but how is it actually going to work? What's the barrier?
Right.
But it's definitely an interesting concept for sure.
Yeah, is DeOrganized going to be the first Stacks community on BitChat?
Maybe.
That'd be cool.
I think it'd be a narrative to like kind of follow, right? Like get into BitChat, be one of the first group chats in there.
It would be like, how would I communicate with you down in South Carolina and Jack over in Louisiana?
What's a mesh network?
Or Alabama? Like where you got? How am I going to get? How is that network? How does that network get established?
I don't know.
That's the thing. Like Bitcoin had to start with one node, right? Like
but it was on a telecommunications network.
Yeah.
This doesn't require that. It doesn't even connect to a telecommunications network.
No, Bluetooth is the signal, isn't it? It's that's the method of communication. I think it's done by chip, isn't it? Because I know when they brought out Bluetooth card machines for the mobile card machines for shops, I know what was happening with them. I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't know the ins and outs, but people were going on the tube stations in London on the underground with the mobile card machines in a jacket, and they would bump into people and take contactless payments. You could do a contactless when it first came out for like up to £10 or £20, and there was a wave of people doing that and literally just bumping into people, getting close enough to touch their Bluetooth device, their phone, their payment, if it weren't locked or whatever, when technology was first around. I can't help but think of that. But that's as far as I know, Bluetooth is the method of communication. Like you say, it bypasses it doesn't go across the internet. It's just devices have built-in Bluetooth capability, which I assume is a chip. I assume that's what it is.
Well, it's Bluetooth. Like your phone has a Bluetooth function, Bluetooth capability, but I think you would have to have specific software to be able to run a node, and I think you would have to run a node to connect to the network. So you set up a node, and then I don't know how like automatic pair discovery and multi-hop message relay and all of that. Like I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's interesting.
How do you have private messages? Like how does the network know that I only want to send this to Jack and not GP because I'm talking about him or something?
Yeah, GP, he's a POS, right? Like we don't want to let him know that to his face.
I
about GP, man.
Each device, when you search for Bluetooth devices on your phone, each device comes up with a name. So each will have a unique identifier on it.
No, but it says, well, hold on, because it also says
maybe you can name your device, but then again, that would technically be a username, wouldn't it?
It says no persistent identifier.
I'm telling you guys, it's just this is something we just got to watch. I think this is going to get big fast, and I think it's going to get, powerful fast. So
that's what she said.
That's right. And then she said, "Wait, it ended that fast? Dang."
Already over?
All right, so we got WAGME here in the chat. Mesh Networks here. Here you go. I imagine this is the underlying tech concept here called Mesh Networks, and it has been absolutely stated, WAGME definitely, that it is ran off Mesh Networks. So I guess we're kind of trying to figure out how exactly a user would be identified, or like how do we figure out who we're talking to on BitChat. And I guess we're just waiting for WAGME to download it first.
Like, is it really going from my Bluetooth to my sister's to my neighbors to like all the way down to South Carolina so I can talk to GP? Because I really would not exclude you, obviously.
That's what I would imagine. But like, how does it bounce off of all the other Bluetooths if they're not turned on? Is it like,
well, and or like, where does it? How, like, there's got to be points where there's like just distance between devices beyond what normal Bluetooth connectivity would be. So I don't know. And you know what? We're not the engineers building out the network. I'm just
True.
It's very interesting if it does what it if it can actually be used to facilitate private communication, permissionless, trustless private communication. It is actually beautiful.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. I think this. I think this is very cool, and I think you have a lot of Bitcoiners with a lot of money to help build out some really cool shit around this. I mean, not to mention Dorsey himself, who's like a bajillionaire, but like this is, I think this is cool. It's something to pay attention to.
And he said this is like his weekend project, right? Like this was one of his weekend projects. I don't know how much I believe that, or if he's been like just chipping away at this concept for a while, or what else he has planned with this. So this, I agree. The talking point is interesting. I love how we were just talking about how this could go straight to peer-to-peer Bitcoin,
Yeah.
And then it happened during the conversation. So I love it, man. Staying ahead of the curve with DeOrganized. That's where it's at.
Yeah. No,
GP,
what's up?
I have to ask you a favor.
What's up, dude?
I actually have to go to I have to go to something for real estate, government affairs thing, trying to talk to the state about helping us make more housing. And it's at 10 a.m. tomorrow. So I probably have to like leave the show by 9:30.
Okay.
So can you just end the show?
Yeah.
DeFi
dude.
show starts at 10.
Yeah, dude, you could do that. For sure. And then like I'll be summoned to the DeFi show directly after that, and then handle the business. But yeah, for sure, dude. I thought you were going to say, like, hey, I'm not going to be there for the show. Can you take over tomorrow? I was like, yeah.
So I totally forgot. I'd known about this for like a week and a half, and I forgot.
Yeah, that ain't nothing.
Look, check this out, guys. This is cool. I don't know if y'all saw this. I wish I would have saved it for the headlines. The first time I heard about like the concept of a robot that can like 3D build houses was a few years ago.
Yeah.
And now they're really coming on the market. And like they were showing, I saw a video of one earlier. Guy paid like $500,000 for it. You can have like from nothing to a fully finished house in about 3 weeks, and it uses concrete to pour the walls. Like this thing is crazy,
fucking nuts.
Like this just goes to what we keep saying. Like now, just imagine if you didn't have a government run by a bunch of filthy fucking pedophiles. Like this, it's amazing how the market can solve problems. And if you you just destroy the housing, the problem of houses being too expensive with something like this, because that machine's not going to cost $500,000 5 years from now. It's going to be half that price, and you're going to be able to go to some business in your town and
materials are going to become cheaper and cheaper. They're going to be easier to use. You're going to be able to make more, the houses will be more efficient, so we're going to have cheaper energy. I mean, we can, who knows exactly how it'll go, but we can.
Yeah, that's nice, dude.
It's like it's going to be a big, like, you'll be able to go to a store in your town, maybe the hardware store, go rent one of these things and build your damn house for your kids or your grandkids or for you or whatever, and it's going to be real cheap. It's going to be so cheap you're not going to have to go get a mortgage for it. It's going to, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the kind of future we can have if we're just allowed the freedom to actually have it.
Right.
That's what eats me up about
if we don't have it stolen from us.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, good point. Like, let the government get involved, and you have to have a special type of license to print that type of house or some shit. Like some type of way to make it a process to even print a house. Like,
artificially expensive, like all of this stuff. Like, it's just, like, let the free market do what it's going to do. And guess what? Then you've just solved massive problems.
Yeah, dude, you can print up a shelter and fucking, if you're, dude. I think that it's going to be an investment. I think that maybe, I might want one of them shit, dude. Like,
right.
Yeah, I think that might be the next business to get into is printing houses, and it's freaking insane to say. It blows my mind. Print your house,
and just think, like, so you have the Tesla robots with the Tesla AI. So the AI is going on the robots already. So you already have a machine building your house for you. Then you have these super smart other machines that don't get tired. You're doing all your plumbing and wiring and everything else, and you're not paying insurance in case they get hurt on the job, because they can't get hurt on the job. You're not paying all of those labor costs. Like, you now take a newly built house and you just make it completely affordable for anybody.
And you also can keep those robots there and make them, you put like some, a kitchen in there, and then you turn it into the first 3D printed McDonald's with robot workers. Talk about being resourceful there. I love it, man. I think that that's such a damn cool concept. I'm gonna have to look into, like, you said $500K. That's not.
It won't be for long.
What do you think return on investment on that is? Like, turnaround is like, what you said, 3 weeks to make a house?
Yeah.
You consider the quality of build as well is going to be similar, isn't it, compared to different builders?
It'll be better because, like, you live in Europe, man. Y'all build houses out of, like, durable material. We build houses out of matchsticks in this country. Like,
ever depleting quality matchsticks.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is this lumber?
Like, ain't nobody, no contractors in the United States ever read The Three Little Pigs. Like, they don't know shit about building good houses.
We've got it twisted as well, because you guys get the more tornadoes and more more stuff to bring them down.
Yeah, it might be safer even. Like, wonder if they're resistant, tornado resistant, because they're made out of cement.
Yeah.
Fucking insane, dude. It's insane. I love this conversation. I love that. So we had a few different brilliant talking points, including peer-to-peer transactions with BitChat. We got Elon's America Party. We've got voting on the blockchain, and now 3D printed houses. Fucking crazy, dude. Our future is so bright. We need shades, and I keep saying that, man. But damn, are we early, and that hurts. Fellas, we are about that hour mark, so I wanted to go around the room and get some like final thoughts, final frequencies, any closing statements. Yeah, dude, this was a based episode, and I love kicking it with you guys. Jack, I'm gonna shoot to you first, man.
Yeah, I think that. Look, I was talking to somebody today about Bitcoin. The guy who I told to buy at 30K, and he didn't, and now it's at 100K. Still not buying. He's like, makes me too nervous. I'm like, well, was you gonna buy at 400K? You know.
Yeah, they are, but it's gonna be sats.
Right. And it's like, look, the truth of the matter is, you know, we do have a lot of problems, and we have a lot of solutions. But one of the biggest problems by far is that our whole monetary system is not, it's not that it's broken. It does what this kind of monetary system always does. It's just happening, and we happen to be living through the consequences stage of the happening. Our monetary system is corrupt, and Bitcoin's honest, and it solves a lot of problems. And if you're not paying attention yet, don't be the guy like in the comments right here. We're here at 16K or below. Like, yeah, like you could have once got Bitcoin at 16K. You could have once got it at 4K. You could have once got it at $100. Like, at what point do you just recognize and read the room and just say, you know what? I think that there's probably solutions that I need to learn about and become a part of the solution. And that's one of the steps right there.
I agree tenfold, man. Like, you're either ahead of the curve or you're behind it, right? And then DeOrganized is providing you all of this alpha and news fresh and hot off the presses, right? So don't just hear the news, act on it, and be a free thinker and opt out of a failing system, and empower yourself with the tools that are readily available. So I second that, Jack. Peace. Any final thoughts, closing statements, final frequencies to put out there to the ecosystem?
I just want to ask everybody else in existence why they're all sleeping on the spaghetti punks when I'm sitting here on the top of the leaderboard in referrals with two referrals under Peace Love Spaghetti referral code. And where is everybody else at? That's what I want to know. I'm looking at you, Ace. I think you got something coming.
Ace has got an ace up his sleeve.
Congratulations. You also did a really nice job on posting the Spaghetti Punk Club, kind of how it all works, the club, and really well done.
And I did that all on the fly too, while I was actually crafting the tweet for the Stacks Foundation. I was like, oh man, I got to put this out today because Wolf was. I go into their Discord and say hello every so often, and Mooning Shark had made a post and he's like, I can't get anything to go, and Wolf was like, for whatever reason, whenever you post something by Spaghetti Punks, it gets 7 likes and that's it, and it gets stopped. And I was like, I'm gonna crack this for you right now, and I think I'm up to like 14. But it is what it is. They're good guys. It's a good project, and I think we're going to see more kind of gamification of this referral craze, especially with these. I wouldn't be surprised if someone started doing maybe some giveaway contests or something coming up on that front. Challenge.
Yeah, you took the thought right out of my mind, dude. I was like, dude, I'm gonna do a giveaway for Spaghetti Punk and post my referral code there, get somebody else into the game. I mean, you're exactly right, Peace. And I second what Ace said, dude. Like, you made a damn good post about the referral system.
The problem is, I think my spaghetti punk post was better than my used stacks post. So I'm like, God damn it! I should have posted flat on the organized. Well, anyway, but yeah, that's all. I'm just being a goofball today. I don't have anything. We talked about some cool things. I'm tired. I didn't think I was going to make it to the end of the show, so that's all.
You're fucking champion, dude. What a stud! If you take a look in the dictionary and look up stud, you will see this man's name, Peace Love Music G. Definitely go follow Peace Love and DeOrganized BTC. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate you, bud. Ace, man, you got any final thoughts? Any final frequencies? Final vibes out to the ethos, brother?
Yeah, I wanted to say good to see you, Jamie. And Peace. Yeah, kicking around the idea of doing a spaghetti punk giveaway. Not small, something exciting. Probably say something tomorrow morning about it on the morning show. I'm going to try to get on, and sounds like GP is going to be keeping the fire there. So tune in tomorrow.
All right.
Shit. Okay, Ace got an idea. Let's I'm gonna amplify that, dude. That's where I'm at. I'll put mine on pause, man. If you got your idea, like, dude, if you are not following Ace Band 2021, I don't know what you're doing, guys. Go follow him.
Not completely hammered out, but I think it's mostly there. But the general idea is there, and Spaghetti Punk's about to do something.
Damn Skippy, dude. I'm excited, man.
I am a huge fan of the Spaghetti Punks too, man. They're great, good dudes, good project, innovative. We really more people need to know about it because it's a fun kind of thing too. And they, you know what? We need a. They did a Rue collab, didn't they?
Yeah, the Spaghetti Punks.
It's not on their page though. It's not like. Is there an NFT? What was it?
No, we were gonna release an NFT, a special collection, and we still actually might. It's ever since we did the Stacks Invaders that has made less sense. But I'm sitting here listening to you guys, and I think I'm gonna reach out to Mr. Wolf and
Do it.
Bro, tell Wolf I've been wanting to collab with him on some art and his artist, dude. Let's cook something together. I want to cook on that. Like, if you do a root collection with them, let me get a trade or a couple of trades, or let's collab. I would love to work with him and his team on something. You know?
No, I think around this especially because they already have the S point system in place, you know, where you can. And then what if you I don't know, maybe there's room there to make like a root. Maybe this would be good for like charisma too. Like you could have like a S point root kind of liquidity pool or something. I don't know. We got to talk to these guys.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're the one.
I don't know if the S points are.
They're not a SIP 10.
They're not a SIP 10.
But
so they have a market. They have a market.
Yeah.
They have a market just on their own market, but that's their. I mean, hey, I'm just not sure that's what. However, we can do it would be cool. I'm down to support.
No, 1,000,000%. Yeah.
Whatever we got to do, man. I think that would be a phenomenal collaboration between multiple communities, multiple platforms.
Because I want to subscribe my Rue Punks and earn S points so I can mint more free, Gigaverse Punks when that comes down the line, and then we get some Dog Punks, Dog Pool Peggy Punks.
Hell yeah!
I mean, what if you could mint Rue Punks with Rue?
I mean, dude, Rubes was talking to Eli from Gamma about minting in Leo, and
yeah, they're gonna mint the art. Yeah, the art stuff is gonna be minted in Leo.
Freaking insane, bro! So it's not out of the question.
That's a good idea.
Can definitely do that.
Fucking phenomenal.
I like the spaghetti punk model. Was I think he said spaghetti punk? It's getting late here, or early. It's coming up for 1:30. But
Damn.
I like the model. You know, where you stake the NFTs and then you get your S points, and then you can use your S points for different things, and you can mint more NFTs. And I also love the like you guys say, the spaghetti punk artwork is pretty cool. It's one of the I prefer that style to, you know, the original style, and the spaghetti punks as well. They're pretty cool. I like them. And you sent me one, GP, didn't you? I think you sent me a spaghetti punk.
I did.
That was one of the original ones, and I sent you a knot punk in return.
You
I
did?
think I minted those. That was a good collection as well. So
I've got a grail. I've got a spaghetti punk's grail. I've got a zombie.
Yeah, dude, that is a grill.
A zombie punk, like straight up punk. Wow, that's good. That's nice. Although the one I pulled today, I minted one. So one of my referrals was me. The other one was.
System.
No, I just wanted to make sure it worked and actually have it not be like nothing on there where people can look at.
Yeah, we believe you.
Well, plus it was an excuse to spend 20 stacks and mint an NFT, and then but the one I got, so the one I have, the one I posted in the one I dropped today is my OG one, and it looks like Kurt Cobain in a chef's coat with a 3-ended blunt in his mouth.
Yeah, cross joint
in his mouth. The one I minted today for DeOrganized, like a year and a half later, 2 years later, has the same color hair but shortcut. Everything's nothing on, like plain as everything, and the same coat, the same chef's coat. So it's like plain, like clean NFT. So nothing special.
Like your NFT cleaned up his act.
Yeah, like it's like my other one, right? It's like my other one got sober but stayed a chef, which is
dude, your NFT went to rehab or some shit. Oh shit, that's badass.
Best part of that piece is no matter what's on it, it still mints 10 S points per day.
Yep, it does. Dude, I love that the membership cards themselves now earn you S point, which is gigantic. For a long time, you were using that as the kind of container for your S point, and you.
Well, and I think that this part of this campaign for them is that I don't think anyone really understands it the first time they look at it, how the hell it works and what you're supposed to do and how you earn S points and what they're used for. And then, like, it took me having Wolf on the show a couple of times, and I've been talking to them in their Discord for a long time. And I have several Knot punks and several Welsh punks and a couple of Bitcoin bears, because that was what they minted when there was nobody around, and they had a bunch of sold out collections that you couldn't buy on the market even. I'm like, oh, these guys are finally minting, and I actually got number 1, number 2, number 4, and number 5 when they minted, because I was just waiting. So I have a bunch of those. I love their project. I think it's really cool, but I still didn't even have them subscribe to a punk until like 6 months ago. Yeah, I didn't know. Like, I didn't understand how it worked.
And the artwork is absolute fire. Everything.
And it's really cool artwork.
Fucking great. So, definitely go to gamma.io and go type in Spaghetti Punk. Go check out the collections. Seriously.
But then go over to Spaghetti Punk Club and mint them there.
Hell yes, dude. I think that the first Gigaverse collab was between the Spaghetti Punks and the GPSE, right? Wolf
That's right. We did a giveaway.
Yeah.
We did a giveaway with one of the Bitcoin bears. That was like my first ever on X giveaway.
Yeah, dude.
And we were planning it out for like a month and a half, and then I lost my account, and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have this like brand new account. I'm trying to do a giveaway. I have no followers. Like literally had like Jack and you and like 6 of the Node Rocks. Like
Dude, that is such lore, dude. That threw me back just now. Like that was like the beginning of like us, like all this like me, you, Jack, Doc, Wolf. Like that was the beginning of me in the ecosystem. It's fucking insane, dude. That just threw me back.
I forgot about that.
Damn, dude. Damn, I love you guys, man. Jamie, I want to give you a moment because I know I went around the room and didn't quite get to you, man. Do you have anything going on that we should be aware of? Any shameless shows, final thoughts, any closing frequencies, man?
No, it's just been good to be here and catch up with you guys. I've been away from X for a few days, and just good to see you. And like I say, catching up is so difficult, and just listening to your news beforehand and then coming in and chatting with you guys just makes it all so much easier and enjoyable. So yeah, good to see you all, and let's push on for a good week.
Damn, Skippy, and don't forget to go follow the dog coin account. That is DAWG coin. It is not Dog Pool Coin anymore. With the new rebrand, and be on the lookout for Dog Tales, the 3rd edition of Dog Tales, coming out very, very soon. So, yeah, man, love what you're doing with Peggy, bro. Thanks for coming on, and always having high frequency vibes with us. Fellas, it is about that time, and GP's gonna go cook some dinner and refuel the body, recharge the batteries, and thank you for the high frequency conversation, man. I really, really needed it. I think that I'm ready for the rest of the week, and it's time to like push hard, right? It feels like everything is kind of lining up perfectly, and I'm really, really proud to be part of such a solid team, dude. So thank you, fellas. I appreciate you guys.
Right on.
And it's always fun. Holler at you guys later. See you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
Awesome. See you in the morning, guys.
This has been another based episode of DeOrganized Nightly, where we get your favorite Giga Brain Astronaut Scholars together to talk about the latest Bitcoin news, world news, alpha, fresh and hot off the presses, you name it, we got it with DeOrganized. Be sure to tune in to the Let's Go Morning Show at 8:30 a.m. ET, Monday through Friday, along with the DeOrganized Nightly segment at 7 p.m. ET. Go to deorganized.media. Go visit the show schedule, go set up your profile, and start earning some dApps today. I'm your boy GP with DeOrganized, and I hope that you have a high-frequency rest of your night. Be sure to keep loving the room. Pay attention to the signals and ignore the noise. Forget about it, guys. We're so early it hurts, and our future's so bright that we need shades. So stay blessed, and we'll do it all again tomorrow. I catch you on the flip side. Peace.
Yo, don't forget to join the Second Battle Discord along with the Zest Protocol Discord. Stay in the know with DeOrganized, follow DeOrganized BPC on X, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like I said, I love you, D-Bin.